What's the alpha group? Or do you guys have to relate it?
Or I could just okay, I'm on page 13. I'm on page 13 of your little atheist book. Remember, I told you that the book itself, the outline of the book itself, the chapters are a logical argument. A logical argument, you'll learn how to write one. But a logical argument is basically a set of premises that lead to a conclusion. So if this is true and this is true, so those are the premises, right? Then this must be true. And then that's what leads to the conclusion. Now, not all logical arguments are logical, and not all logical arguments are true. So you're going to need to discern for yourself if this whole long logical argument is both valid, is the term they use, but logical and true. And you'll get some chance to work with that as we go. So point 1 is truth about reality is knowable. And truth 2 is the opposite of true is false, which sounds like a duh to you, but it isn't always, especially in the philosophical realm. So the terms, the main idea, let's start with that. Truth is absolute, exclusive, and knowable. To deny it, you must affirm it's true. Okay, so truth is absolute, exclusive, and knowable. To deny it, you must affirm that it is true. Are they going outside? They're going outside. So turn, please, in your little atheist books now to the Embolden question on page, or questions on page 14. And we're going to work together a little bit so you get an idea of what I'm expecting you to be writing down. So in each chapter, there are 3 sections. The first one is Embolden, which means, to get ready or to get moving or motivated. And then Equip is get trained. And then Engage is the last one, which is to get involved. So now what do I do with this information that I've learned? So write down an answer to 1 and 2. Do that on your own, and then we'll talk about
The odds are not awesome.
I don't know which is less common.
We need to sing.
If
they got there.
Of course.
I don't know.
It's a little late.
I think it's.
No,
I thought identical.
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you. Okay. So, somebody want to tell us your definition of truth? Yes. I said objective.
Especially as early in the morning. Objective, and what did you say? Objective? Universal reality. Jonathan, yes.
What something is in itself.
What something is in itself naturally. We've got some budding philosophers here. Yeah. The definite right answer. Yes.
Sounds like truth.
If truth is For truth to be truth, it has to be true for everyone, everywhere, all the time.
Like facts that no one, nothing can
No one or nothing can prove false. Very, very good answers. Here's what I put down. I'm not saying this is better than yours because yours were really good. An idea, statement, or belief that is true for all people at all times. Everybody. So, in what areas of life do you demand truth? Yes.
So I trust people in my life, the people I know, to give me the truth when I need it. I trust them to give it to me in a loving way. I don't expect truth from strangers, and I don't expect truth from the government or higher ups. Because honestly, the question, can we handle it? The answer is no. So I don't expect it. It's
So
the best that we don't.
So what happens when one of those people you trust doesn't tell you?
And that was my trust. They probably shouldn't have had it in the first place. They don't respect me enough to give me the truth when I need it.
And
You don't
without-
love me enough to give me the truth, or should you be someone that should be loving?
Without truth, trust dies, right? When someone lies to you, you begin to wonder if whatever they're saying, right? Yeah. The truth. Trust dies. Yeah. Spiritual truth. Okay. Good. Yes. Okay. Well, hopefully we learn in school. Yeah. At least at school. Hopefully. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. So, I think I love that. So we demand truth from family, right? Friends, teachers want truth from students, from doctors, from leaders. We don't always get it, but we want them to tell us the truth. So why is truth so important? Jonathan?
If there's no truth, then that would try to practice life and life.
We can't know anything for sure.
It's just standard.
It's a standard. And as I said, without truth, trust dies. If you find, if you have a friend, if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, a spouse, and you find that person is not being honest with you, especially in an important way,
Bless you.
then trust dies. You realize you can't. That's not a safe person. We're just entertaining you in all kinds of ways. I only trust people who have a real, federal suit. Like the ones the ones that you say, what's that? I mean, you just got it. My sister, this is going out for she doesn't know it. My sister Missy, have I told you how Missy sneezes?
You are.
It is hilarious.
I have a Mr. Mansour sneeze, so I think you.
No.
I really trust you.
Have you never heard it? It's like a white enough is like she did like 7 times in a row, and they were all like,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. Well, Mrs. Sauce now.
So, what's the real reason that people reject religious and moral truth? According to page 36, if you want to look at the book, you can.
Is this the three, like the emotional, and intellectual?
Probably.
They don't want to be held accountable to moral standards.
That's the real reason. In fact, I think it's in this class. It should be in this class, where an atheist admitted that he didn't want there to be a God because he wanted to sleep with whoever he wanted. But even he knew that if there is a God, then he's beholden to that God.
Knows it's God.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
once they're already doing it, like, oh, well, I think it's all wrong. They don't
Yeah.
want to be
It reminds me a little bit of Winnie the Pooh, right? He wants there to be rain, and so he's saying, "Tut tut, it looks like rain," even though he tried to make a rain cloud that he couldn't make. He's deluding himself, right? He's deluding himself. That's in a much more whimsical way than most atheists. Yeah, they don't want to believe. They don't want to know. They don't want to believe the truth, which means that is volitional. Tell me again, because I forgot. Go and remember. What does that mean? Volition. Voluntary. It's by your own volition, your own will. You, by your own will, your own desire, are choosing to disbelieve. I wish I could have done that with that. But we just don't want to be convicted by the truth, right? We don't want to be convicted by the truth, or have to change the way we live. So now we're going to go through the equip together. We're going to discuss these, and then if we have time, I'll give you time to finish reading chapter 1. But if you don't finish reading chapter 1, then your homework is to finish chapter 1.
Just the reading or the.
Just the reading, nothing else. Oh, we are.
There's one too that you think I don't. That's not really.
Okay, so question 1 of the equip. Write down the definition of truth stated by the authors, and there were several, so tell me one of them. Telling it like it is. Telling it like it is.
Now, there would be like your own definition. Did they talk about that?
That's a God's truth. Is that what you mean? It's truth at all times and all places.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a truth about truth. That's not a definition of truth. If it is true, it is true for all people. Yes.
That which corresponds to its object.
That which corresponds to its object. Okay? If I said, this is a water bottle, that would not be true because it doesn't it doesn't correspond to its object. What's another one that's given there? I'll let you write it. Yes.
That which describes an actual state.
That which describes an actual state of affairs. So today is Monday. It's Monday, not October, August 28th, right?
Yeah.
That corresponds to its object. That corresponds to what the calendar tells us. It's an actual state. This is a Bible 11 class. That is true because that's an actual state of affairs. And then as Ellie mentioned, truth is true for everyone at all times and all places. Now, you might say, well, this is a Bible 11 class, but it is true for everyone, everywhere, all the time, that this second hour is a Bible 11 class, even if they're not. So there are many truths about truth. So fill in the blanks of these truths about truth. Truth is discovered, not invented. Next one, truth is, that's the everyone, right? True for everyone. It doesn't matter what people believe. It is true everywhere that murder is wrong, right? That's true for everyone, everywhere. It doesn't, you don't have to believe that. Truth is not dependent. That's another one. So that's, we're not to that one. Truth is unchanging, even though our beliefs about truth change. Truth itself is unchanging, even though our beliefs about truth. Look, Jesus Christ is Lord. That's true. Doesn't matter if you believe it, doesn't matter if someone else believes it. He is Lord, whether or not. But once someone comes to know Christ, January 18th, 1978, that changed for me. I believe that Jesus was 1978. But you're going to get to 62. What's the next one? Truth is it's not affected by the attitude of the one professing it. Someone can just tick you off, just get on your last nerve, grate your soul. But if what they're saying is true, it's true, and you just got to go, oh, got it, you're right. It's not affected by the attitude of one professing it. Now, if you're professing true truth about God, about Jesus, about the Bible, hopefully you're doing it with gentleness and respect. Hopefully you're not getting on one another's nerves. But it's still true, even if you're a person. What were you going to say, Bud? No. And then what's the last one? All truths are absolute truths. All truths are absolute truths. So when someone says there's no such thing as absolute truth, not only is that self-defeating, it is also because it's being stated as an absolute truth. And even if there's one, there's going to be more than one. So it cancels out itself. So which point did Dr. Geisler make in the debate with religious humanist Michael Constantine? What was his point, Jonathan?
That every religious belief or viewpoint on the world thinks it's true, and everything that rejects it or doesn't view that as true is false.
Yeah. Everyone makes truth claims. Christians make truth claims. Muslims make truth claims. Jews make truth claims. Atheists make truth claims. Americans make truth claims. Koreans make truth claims. The Chinese make truth claims. Europeans make truth claims. Everyone makes truth claims. It isn't about people making truth claims. It's about if they're true. So everyone holds to truth claims. Even those who say they don't hold to any. That is a truth claim in itself. So, and all truth claims are exclusive and narrow. If somebody says to you, well, there can't just be one way, that's too narrow. All truth claims. Today is Monday is a narrow truth. Because it's Monday, it can't be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, can it? And nobody's ever said to me, well, that's too narrow. That's too exclusive for you to just say it's Monday. I'm sure there's some philosopher somewhere that would argue that. But he'd look like a fool. Yeah.
There's also this one lady that was on like Facebook or something that said it was wrong to say 2 + 3 is 5 because that's just too exclusive. Why can't 2 + 3 be 4? And I'm like, just because it's
This is where it's getting us. Not only can we be whatever we want to be, but
Let
everything
me
can
make
be
math.
whatever we want it to be as well.
That's not how
what
that works.
was upsetting, like
Yeah, exactly.
heartbreaking was she was sincerely saying it. She wasn't joking. She was
Yeah.
sincerely saying it.
No, I 100% believe that being serious. Yeah. So just to reiterate, everyone who holds to truth claims, even that they don't hold to any, is exclusive and narrow in that belief. Not just Christians. Everyone is. What is a self-defeating statement? It fails to meet its own standard. The really obvious one is there's no such thing as absolute truth. The standard of that is an absolute truth, right? So it doesn't meet its own standard. So it defeats itself. So, and the more you put down here, the easier the quiz and test that you're going to take is going to be. So you know one that we just talked about. There's no such thing as absolute truth. There is no absolute. So what would you say to someone who said, because it's asking you to refute them, what would you say to someone who said there is no such thing as
Then that can't be true.
absolute? But you've got to explain it, right?
Is that enough?
Is that an absolute? Or do you believe that absolute?
What is that's a good one.
What?
All truth is relative.
All truth is relative. And you can point out to them that statement is absolute, right? That is a it's, you're stating it as true. And it is absolute.
Or another one is like everyone has their own truth. Yeah,
It's true
yeah,
for
that
you,
one.
but not for me.
That's what I mean.
Now that can be with opinions,
Yeah,
right?
but not the truth.
Yeah.
Or like
You
my
know,
truth, right?
I
Versus your
love,
truth.
hamburgers or whatever. Well, that can be true for you, but not for me, or whatever, right?
But when you're talking about like morality,
Right. Or truth.
Yeah.
And reality is true, but also spiritual truth. Why does this isn't a question in there, but why does this matter?
because we're gonna meet people like this.
Because we need
Yes. Yes.
We need brains.
society that is taught to believe.
Right. Because there's a society out there that believes it. And they want you to believe it too. Right?
How
Yes.
do you refute truth for you? As I said, gravity.
That's the whole point of this class, is so that you can defend your faith. Not just not just theologically. Yes, theologically, but scientifically and and with philosophy and math and science and all of it. Okay, did we refute the second self-defeating? Okay, so did you think of any more?
Or which one? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I can't speak a word of English, yeah. That's really
Good job.
Say it in an accent.
Okay, as you think of them, and as you read in here, write them down right here on this page 15. Trust me, you'll be happy if you have an arsenal.
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, well,
That was my mistake.
Just go to sticky notes.
that's
Yeah.
okay. Yes, okay, you have the rest of the hour to finish reading chapter 1.
Don't we have the last one?
Yeah. What is
Oh, I thought I did 1 through 5.
This is 1 through 6. Yeah.
We can just do it later.
Oh, that's for
Yeah. That's beyond what you read. So, so finish reading. You don't have to answer any questions. Just finish reading chapter 1, and we'll discuss it tomorrow. So please come prepared tomorrow to discuss this in the way you prepare for that as you read.